Hello everybody and welcome on my YouTube channel. You are with Alandris for today the review of the new VIP hero for this month, Sorceress. So we will begin right now with a skill and statistic. If we check her statistic at 3 stars with nearly all the stuff that it's possible to get, I need only one feather to finish the last item, we can see this statistic. So we can already see that her HP are not so low because 32k are not so bad. She has a great magic power right now, because her magic power 8100, it's not bad. She will get 9300 when she will get all 5 stars and full item. She has correct armor and magic resistance for backliner hero. This is not a problem. Physical crit, we doesn't care. Interesting stat, it's 45% of chance to resist from silence because of this item. This item is really interesting because it's give her the under control resistance, it's give her the skill cooldown reduction, and it's give her the 10% resistance to silence more. So really good item for her. She will get also skill cooldown reduction, like I told. She has upgrade skill +4, not bad. And last stat that I want to show you, it's magical crit. If I find it in this statistic, magical crit 348. It's not really high because to compare, for example, Imperial Executioner has 720, but it's not bad score, and we will see in action that her skill crit a lot of time. Now about her skill. First of all, her ultimate skill. So it's deal good amount of damage. It's wrote 6000 plus 6240, and most important, she burned 326 energy till this morning. This skill has been fixed. Before it was 52, it was ridiculous. 326, it's correct. It doesn't remove 100% of the energy of heroes, but it removes a big part of the energy of every heroes, because it's our damage, and don't forget about it. So really interesting ultimate skill. Air explosion, so she put knockback on all the front line, in front of her, in fact. So for example, with Turtle Fighter, Turtle Fighter is good counter for this skill, but if you are frontliner without Turtle Fighter, you will do a good knockback of all this hero, interrupt for sure, and great damage, because it's something like 15k damage for all the frontline hero. It's really big damage, and it messes the composition of the enemy team. The silent curse is also really good because of the damage, 15k too. It's our damage and it's silence, so it's really the cherry on the cake, like we can tell. You have skill who deal damage, who give you control for the enemy composition, so really good. And last one, for the moment it's really strange because her passive skill increase her damage by 83.2. It's ridiculous, we can tell. I really hope that it's bug and it will be changed, because if we see one other hero who has exactly the same skill, remember 83.2, and if we go on Death Mage with there, with the same last skill, 1236. So I sent this morning a message from the dev, and they told me that first time they told me that it was working like it must. I was surprised. I sent them screenshot, and finally they tell that they will see because it's strange. So I don't have the real answer for the moment, but what I can tell you, it's I'm pretty sure that it can't stay in this statue, because 83 magic power, it will be the worst last skill that you can have in all the hero of Hero's Charge. Even Professional Killer is better. So let's now to see a position in the team. It will be really interesting.
You shall not pass!
For her position in the team, we will watch with the main backliners that we have actually to see if she's in front or behind. It will be interesting for the construction of the team. So she's in front, Troll Princess. Let's watch this one. She's behind, she missed, fortunately. I don't check all the backliner because I will take backliner who can be used actually. So she's behind Psychic Sword, she's behind High Spirit, excuse me, behind Queen of Curse. Tuck, 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 tuck. What we have? She's behind Amber Star. Okay, I watch. Oh, she's in front Professional Killer. Yuppie. Tac. Behind Windmaster. In front of Commando. Behind Succubus. Oh, she's behind Manipulator. This is really interesting to know. She's behind Witch. This is not the good news, but it's a fact. She's behind Witch. And she's behind Chaplain with not good news also. But, and Lightbringer is behind her. So this is a good news. Okay, so let's see now to have a look of her skill in 1 by 1, 1 versus 1.
Round 1. Fight!
In one by one, I ask one of my friend who has a complete sorceress to send me the duel with her to show you the efficient of the mana burning that she get in like the ultimate. So first of all, we can see all her skill. This is not the skill. She will do now the bump normally. This is a bump, so we can see 15k damage on the tank. Okay, cancel the silence. Now she will do herb mana burn and watch it. It's something like 33% of the energy. It's really good. This is the silence. So she will die for sure. We don't care at all. Now I would like to show the efficient of the ultimate. And we can see damage output like that. Okay, but it's not really interesting right now. We will see it in the full team right now. We are beginning this team fight, by one team with totally strong in the defensive metagame, and I want to show that this Sorceress, I was sure about it, but now I have the proof, will totally change the metagame about the defensive metagame in Arena because of her damage. You will see with which kind of facility she destroys this team. Usually we get some difficulty with this timeout team, and now Manipulator plus Sorceress, it's a crazy amazing control, and the damage of Sorceress are just insane. Let's check the statistic. 20 seconds to the hand. It's crazy good. And if we check the damage, we see that she's the biggest damage dealer of the team with 153,000 damage, and even Hidden Needle and Imperial Executioner are little ridiculous near her, and she has control, she has knockback, and she has burning energy damage. Let's see the second fight. Second fight with one other kind of defensive team. So we see this time that 4 defensive character plus commander who is really resistant. So it's true that I use this time, my friend used this time 2 VIP character, but I want to show you how it's relevant about the Sorceress. For now it's not how to counter, but what I can tell and what I'm sure right now is that this character, this new character for VIP will remove all the problem for stall team, timeout team. And this time we are not lucky because she gets controlled by the taunt. $17k damage on Commander Legendary with a bump, and if we check the statistic, another time the best DPS on this team with 180, and don't remember that she get control during more than 10 seconds with the taunt of Turtle Fighter. Let's watch the third fight. In another kind of team, a little more aggressive this time, and my friend will try to use Ninja. Especially I put protection for Ninja with Imperial Executioner because I think if we don't protect her from the backline, she can be raped by this kind of character. We totally raped the team. The statistic with another time 150k damage for her. Let's see the fourth example. The fourth example without Turtle Fighter team, so we can see one kind of timeout team, but without Turtle Fighter, and we will see that it's just butchery. Turtle Fighter will little limit her influence in the fight, but without Turtle Fighter, it's kind of apocalyptic character. She didn't critic her ultimate this time, fortunately for them. And finally we can see the statistic of the fight. 254,000 damage. If you don't have someone to turn the front line, the team is died. 100% die. So let's see the last fight that I want to show you. For the last duel, I want to show you something funny more than something really effective, because the opponent team is really strange. But look, the timer of the fight. The Sorceress will not use her ultimate, and I will show you how much damage she can do in 20 seconds. We can watch now. 120k without her ultimate and without to deal all this skill. It's just crazy, and it's time now to check what is her weakness and what is her strongest. We can begin now by a good point. So good point, she have 3 skill who has control. This is the most important because she has area silence, she has area knockback, and she has area burning energy. Also, she has crazy high damage for all these skills. Correct resistance for a backliner. It's not, she's not like really squishy. She can take some damage due to her HP and armor and magic resistance, and she has nearly 50% of resistance of the silence. Let's see now her weakness. For weakness, what I can tell is she doesn't have so much weakness. I have 2 points who can be exploited by the opponent. It's her position. We see that she's a really backliner, so she can be attacked by the backline by a ninja, for example, and it's pretty difficult to protect her. Okay, we can put an Imperial Executioner or some hero like that, but it's kind of difficult to protect her in a backline. And the little bad point is the time to charge her ultimate. For sure, it's so strong that if she could charge her ultimate quickly, it will be a big advantage in according to the opponent, but her ultimate is a little slow, and she doesn't have in her stuff actually some initial energy bonus. So I will give you finally my advice about her. Already understand during the review that I really like this character, and I'm pretty sure that she will be nerfed, because it's not possible actually to face her with a team who doesn't have Turtle Fighter and who is properly construct. Okay, you have Rose Fencer with a good counter for her, Ninja who can help also, but if your team is strong and smart construct, you will have no problem to counter it and to get a lot of advantage for her. She can do, like we saw, nearly 150,000 damage in 20 seconds. If we remember, even Scorpion Queen in first version was not allowed to deal so much damage. And finally, if we see, for example, her magical last skill with totally bugged, it means if they fix this skill, she will do even more damage, something crazy more damage. And no, I don't think that it's possible. Actually, we can use her for sure, because she's strong, free control, big damage, knockback. She has only advantage, I will tell you. And I really, for people who are already VIP 11, you can without problem invest on her. So it's now time to conclude this video. After this interesting review, I want to thank you all for watching and to be every day more and more on my channel. You can now like this video if you enjoy it, or discover my other review by clicking in the right side of the screen. Don't hesitate to follow me on Facebook. The link is in the description on the video, and you will be informed of all the Heroes Charge actuality. Our next meeting will be on Friday for the Pimp My Heroes Charge number 4. See you guys next time. Bye bye!